guys, and welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet, and today what we are driving is the Kia Seltos X-Line. Now, if we talk about the price of this vehicle, now the X-Line, the top of the line, the top petrol variant costs around 19.8 lakh rupees. It's a fantastic car. It's loaded with features. It's got a beautiful paint shade on it, and let's see in this video what all do you get for 19.8 lakh, just under 20 lakh rupees. What all features do you get with the all new 2025 Kia Seltos X-Line. So let's start talking about the key. Now this is how the key looks like. You have a lock button, you have an unlock button, you have a button to press and start the car remotely from outside, and you have a button to open the boot. Now that is how the car looks like. It gets this beautiful matte graphite paint shade. Let me just give you a quick 360 view of how this car looks like. It is a fantastic looking car. And if we start with the front end over here, you can see you get this DRL that drops down from here. You have your LED, like the full cluster is an LED, and this is the indicator. Now obviously those are your fog lamps right over there, and you have a camera right over there that works in sync with this radar system to give you level 2 ADAS features. Now you have a front parking camera. Obviously you have a 360-degree camera, and you can see at night this thing also glows up. So basically the DRLs come all the way up to here and connect. No chrome on this vehicle. You can see all blacked out finishing, Kia logo right over there, and that is the matte paint job. It's a little hard to keep it very clean, especially in dusty environments. And those are the 18-inch alloy wheels. Looks good, diamond cut. Again, you get body cladding at the side. You get piano black ORVM with integrated indicators, piano black finishing on the A pillar. That's your sunroof, panoramic sunroof. Then you also get your shark fin antenna right over there, and you have a roof rail. B pillar, and the B pillar is finished in this matte finish, and the only part that you get chrome is the window lining that you see over here at the side. Front and back, no chrome. On the side you get the chrome. Very sharp body line, especially with this matte paint job. You can see the lines run all the way from the front. They merge in the middle and then start again from here. Wrapped around LED tail light, and obviously this is a full connected unit. Then you get your Seltos badging over there, you get the X-Line badging over here, and if you see over here, you get a diffuser kind of a finish, and you get twin exhaust ports, and both are functional. Let us quickly open the boot. Before opening, you get a wiper with a washer, and you also get this spoiler over here. Now that is the boot, and almost 433 liters of boot space. That's your spare wheel. You don't get an alloy for this. You have a boot lamp right over here, and that what you see is your subwoofer for the back. You have a 60-40 split right over here. You can see for the seats, and you have 3 adjustable headrests. Obviously I'll go at the back and show it to you. Now let us go on the inside, and that is how the interiors look like. Obviously you have 3 adjustable headrests, and you can see you get this sage green interior. Looks really nice overall. Plus you have an armrest over here, 2 cup holders, you have a panoramic sunroof, you have manual window blinds that are actually nice, and here you go, you get a Bose surround sound system. Apart from that, you have this door sill that says Seltos. Let me just quickly remove this thing. Okay, so let's quickly unbox this. There you go, so satisfying. And there you have your Seltos door sill that is right over there. Then at the back you can see you get your air purifier, get AC vents, and you get 2 Type-C charging sockets with some holders over here. And that is how the rear section looks like. Now let us go to the front section, and there you have your Bose surround sound system again. So you have Bose written on all 4 corners, and if you see over here, you get this silver finishing over here. These are your controls for your windows and your ORVMs. Some buttons over here for your heads-up display, automatic start-stop, traction control, start-stop button, and to level your headlights. Now that is how the front section looks like. And here you can see you get these red contrast stitching with the sage green interiors. Looks nice. You have your X-Line badging on the headrest at the front, and these seats are obviously ventilated. The driver's side is an electronically adjustable seat, so you can adjust it electronically. Let me quickly sit inside and now show you the interiors from here. Now that is how the panoramic sunroof looks like from the front. It goes all the way up to the back, and over here you get your sunglass holder, LED lights for interiors, and from here you can control the sun blind. Well, you have a vanity mirror for the passenger with no light. Well, as usual, no vanity mirror for the driver. You also have a heads-up display. If you can see over here, if I press this button, you will see that the heads-up display goes down if you don't want it. Press it again and obviously it will come back up. Takes a few seconds to do that. But that's your two screens right over here. Again, you have your cluster that's completely digital, and the background theme changes according to the, if it's day, it'll be morning, there'll be a sun over here. If it's evening, then it'll become evening. If it's night, obviously it'll become a night theme over here. Tire pressure monitoring system. Then you have, this is your ADAS features. You have trip information right over here. You have a compass, and again you come back to this. So that's your steering wheel. You get a flat bottom steering wheel. You have Seltos written right over here, and the steering wheel can be adjusted for tilt and telescopic both. Steering mounted controls for the infotainment system right over here. Steering mounted controls for the ADAS features right over here, you can see. And you get 2-zone climate control right over here. So few buttons over here. This is for your ventilated seats. So there are 3 settings, both for the driver as well as the passenger. A gear selector, that is your view button, and that is your park button. Now let me just quickly show you the camera. That is how the camera looks like. You have adaptive guidelines right over here, and you can see that you have a 360 view as well. So that's a good thing. It's a pretty clear camera. And okay, so some storage space right over here. You can shut this, parking brake, auto hold, and if you come down over here, the wireless charger is placed at a very odd place. I don't know why. They could have bought the tray a little outside as well, but charging options are your 12 volt USB type A and USB type C. Some storage space over here. Again, soft touch materials over here, but this is plastic. Soft touch materials on the door as well. And you can see you have these aluminum foot pedals right over there. So this is your drive and traction mode. If I press this, you will see you have traction, then you have snow, you have mud, you have sand, and if I press it again, you have drive, you have eco, normal, and sport. So basically 6 driving modes, 3 for driving and 3 for your traction mode. If traction is basically, it's a front wheel drive car, but if you're stuck in some kind of mud, or if there's snow on the road, if it's slightly slippery, then it'll alter the traction system and it'll help your car to get out of it easily. AC vents on the sides are stacked like that. AC vents in the middle are placed like this. You get an auto dimming IRVM, where you can see you have an SOS function, you have a RSA function, and then you have Kia Connect over here. And right over here, as I mentioned, you have the camera for the ADAS system. Speaker over here, Twitter speaker, then over here. So you have basically a surround sound system from Bose that actually sounds really nice, and it is a very, very good system. However, you don't get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with this. If you need to go wireless, you need to connect a device over there, and then you have to go. Otherwise, you can use it through the wired option right over here from the Type-C charging socket. You can connect your phone and then you can do it. I don't know why they don't give a wireless Android Auto Apple CarPlay. So some buttons over here for your infotainment system. That's your radio setup, and maps are right over here. Fan speed can be increased or decreased, and as I mentioned, 2-zone climate control. So this is what you get. Your indicator stock says auto headlamp, and over here you have rain sensing automatic wipers as well. So it's a fully loaded car, and I think the interiors are really nice, especially with the sage green interiors, as you can see over here. So now let's quickly drive it and tell you what all do you get under the hood. Now, automatic gearbox, obviously you have your manual mode if you shift to the right, and You have your regular, I mean a manual mode. Basically your gearbox goes into S, that is sports, right over here. You can see it on the cluster. And let us quickly drive it. So under the hood you have your 1.5 liter turbo petrol engine, and this thing produces 158 bhp of power and 253 Nm of peak torque. Well, those figures are really nice, and especially it's nice because it comes mated to the 7-speed DCT gearbox. That's a dual clutch transmission. I will do a quick pull over here to show you. Right now we are in normal mode. I have not yet put sports mode. I will just put sport mode when I flow the car. So now we have come to an empty stretch, and let us put sport mode right over here. Sport mode, the gears actually hold on for a longer time, and let's floor it. You can see that the shifts are really quick. And there we go, touched 120. And there we hit around 150. Nice. Brakes are also nice. All 4 discs, so obviously you have that immediate bite and that stopping power. Plus, if you want to take manual control of the car, you obviously have these paddle shifters that are right over here. But honestly, if you use it normally, like if you don't use the paddle shifters also, it is pretty good. It shifts quick, but if you want that enthusiastic driving, you can obviously use the paddle shifters. Overall, it's a nice car. Steering response is also very nice. Steering weighs up a little bit as you're at higher speeds. Shifting lane is not a problem. Suspension is also good. It does not have a lot of body roll, so you can corner a little hard, not very hard, but yeah, you can definitely corner at decent amount of speeds. But overall, it is a fantastic car to drive around, especially when you have so many features. So under 20 lakh rupees, the Seltos X line, I think, ticks all the boxes, from the exterior, from the inside, from features to ADAS. Safety also is top notch. You have everything that you want in this car. So I hope you like this video. If you liked it, do give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. I'm Pramit signing out. See you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.